my family is completely insane to me. I recorded a 9-minute video recently. Okay, they're funny. So they steal my space on my tablet. It was 125, okay, gigabytes. So it moved the 9-minute video to trash, and I deleted it from trash, and that 1.25 gigabytes goes down to 3.39 when I restarted it. That's called total control. So my sister-in-law, the other one, are up 24/7. Oh, she did some good videos. Okay, well, I'm going to steal all the space from that. And I don't even see how that's even possible. And then when I restart it, it usually goes to where it should be. They have like total power, hacking power over, and they know exactly what I do. And it's just so annoying. They're really, really sick. That's really, really, really sick. Insane abusers are so sick because they have to know every single thing that their victim does. That's why Earth is hell. And it's not even worth it. There is no enjoyment when you don't have an opinion and you're not allowed to talk. You're not allowed to say anything. And, that was my whole life, that I never had a say. And my dead father did tell me that. Well, you don't have a voice. Well, you don't have a say. Nothing you say matters. Everything I say matters. I love myself. My dad didn't love himself. It's sad. But it's disgusting that, the tablet that I always record myself on. And then I erase the video. But no, my family has total control. Sister-in-law, total control. That, doesn't matter that I erased a 9-minute video. That 1.25 gigabytes went down to 3.39. And then when it goes up to 100% used, then you can't use the technical device. I don't even see how they do that. That's why in 2016, I got lots of phones. Like, they were only $75. So they did this all the time, stealing gigabytes. I just bought a brand new phone, 8 more gigabytes. 8 more gigabytes. 8 more gigabytes. And then they ended up destroying my life. The Lancaster police actually came up to that room number 5. They climbed up on the fire escape, and they weren't allowed to do that. We're going to break down your window. You have 2 warrants for your arrest. Oh my God, they're not allowed to break down a window. Ask the landlord first. I didn't know that. They scared me out of my room. And my room was awful when I left it because I lived. There were crackheads that used the bathroom. I was afraid of the crackheads. I don't know. They might kill me. And they're crazy. I didn't know. The whole place turned into crackheads. My one ex-boyfriend moved out. The 2 drunks moved out, which was Wayne the Pain and Boyd the Void on 722 East King Street. And crackheads moved in. What? It's not my fault that, the couple downstairs, the woman did crack. I don't think the guy was a pothead. I don't think the guy did crack. And then there was an empty room upstairs on the 3rd floor. A crackhead moved in there. They all did crack. They all hung out. They all, the bathroom is their shrine to all the crackheads. And that happened in the Blue Star. It happened in every fucking horrifying rooming house in Lycast tour. That's my life. Hell. I can't help it. They don't do anything about the worst crimes, the worst things that people do. They do nothing about it. Those people weren't allowed to take up the bathroom. That wasn't supposed to be their shrine. They living in there for like 2-3 hours. What the hell are you doing in there? That's what they do. Not my fault. My whole life, not my fault. That's one thing I liked about Glenn winning Grevin. Not my fault. Not my fault. Like, there was a lot of things that were his fault. Like, he was tortured here in Leicester, so why wouldn't you, like, save up your $300 a month? Certainly never bought me a thing. Oh, he did try to eat out Chinese every single time he got paid. One time he went out to eat. Just such... He panhandled and he returned cans. And cans back then, you got a lot for aluminum cans. A lot more than you do now. Like a small bag, he got enough for his beer. So he bought Steel Reserve big, and they were cheaper back then. It was like 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010. Late Susan Chappelle became my pay representative, and I had a little piece of heaven for a little tiny bit of time. Yeah, other than her, like, nah, my life was complete total hell. Just low white trash quality. I mean, no quality people, white trash all the way. Susan Chappelle was the only high quality person I knew. One in a million ladies, late Susan Chappelle. That was it. That's my life. Like, what do people want? Pretend a lot narcissist is like craziest asshole I ever met, and never ever cared about me. Never ever at all. Oh my God. He the whole time, 4 entire months, we're living in poverty. Thanksgiving, couldn't get anything to eat. I mean, he would never, make anything. And he go lie to his church. Oh, I feed her every single day. Oh, what about Thanksgiving? Isn't that supposed to be the big holiday? Shit, that's why I get holidays. I don't care. I never celebrated them the last 2 decades. Who gives a shit? Who cares about my birthday? I didn't celebrate my birthday. Why would I? I didn't for the last 2 decades. Why would I? I don't care. There's nothing to care about in this world. Everything is that bad. Because evil reigns. I can't help it that evil reigns. I can't help that at all. It's not my fault. I can't help it that all my insane abusers made me want to die. And yes, that's even like late Theodore Carl Samuel. You wouldn't think that he would make me want to die because he's an ugly old man, but yeah, he did. I mean, he looks like Homer Simpson with his bugged out eyes. He looks like bald head. I mean, he looked like Homer Simpson. Big belly. He looked like Homer Simpson. No idea why Pretend a Lot Narcissist said I look like Marge when I didn't. But, there you go. Marge and Homer Simpson. And beer was his thing. And pot. So stupid. But, yeah. Life shouldn't have been that. Life shouldn't be hell. And hell is other people, but other people are insane abusers. And it's all their fault. It's 100% their fault. They scheme, they plan, it's deliberate. What they do is deliberate. Like Pretend a Lot deliberately decided to steal my $800. He calculated it out, and then after he gave me back my $400 and almost suffocated me to death on his floor, then I go safely down to the red Caravan, and he packages all of me and my husband's belongings up, my food stamp card, my $400 in 20s, so you could have control over me. You're like, well, I still have everything else before husband gets out. I had to. He threw all these bags, 8 bags, big trash bags, in his car. Like, my husband's red Caravan was parked right next to his car. And why he couldn't put my belongings in my husband's Caravan, he's a liar. And I can't believe his stupid pastor from the stupid church goes and is like, don't you see what's going on? All my belongings are in his car. Oh, I try to help her out. She's, whatever stories that he comes up with. She's just, I can't handle her, and I wanted her to clean up her stuff in my apartment. I mean, he would never leave me alone. He leaves out the whole story. That he's just a pain in the ass. His fucking apartment was trashed the entire time. I was forced to live there. He's such a fucking piece of shit. He doesn't say the whole truth. I had to get her stuff out of my apartment, and she would open the door, so I had to put it in my car. Yeah, because that's total control. And he stole my food stamps and my $800 in food stamps on that card and my $400. Yeah, that was delivered. And with all my vitamins, all my husband's stuff. Such an asshole. Such a fucking piece of shit. Then I go up the next day and I'm like, what happened to all my stuff? Where's my vitamins at? What are you doing? Oh my God. Awful. 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 My whole life. All I had to deal with was pretend about narcissists. Lying, constantly attacking me. Attack. My God, how did I ever make it?